Hello, this is a special report. I'm going to do a lot of different subjects from now on, and this is the first one. I'm on the line with Will Lambeck. Well, there we go. How's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. He's with Migrant Justice, and can you explain a little bit what Migrant Justice does? Do I mean?
Sure, yeah. So for those of your viewers who don't know, Migrant Justice is a organization founded and led by immigrant farm workers here in the state of Vermont. Our office is in Burlington, though we have a statewide reach, working primarily in the state's main dairy regions in Addison County, Northeast Kingdom, and Franklin County.
Now, the way I got, I guess, introduced to migrant justice was with the Milk with Dignity campaign, and that's how I met Victor,
Yeah.
which is what kind of the one of the main reasons why we're talking today. Can you tell me a little bit of what Victor does in migrant justice?
Sure, yeah. So Victor is a member of what Migrant Justice calls the Farm Worker Coordinating Committee. It's a group of immigrant farm workers who have participated in the organization's regional assemblies, which are basically spaces where folks can come together, share with one another over food, talk about the common experiences that they face on their farms, and create strategies to organize to protect and advance their human rights. So Victor, for several years, has been part of those assemblies, and as a leader in that process, he's joined the Farm Worker Coordinating Committee, which sort of acts as the organization's governing body.
What happened to Victor? So how did he get captured by immigration?
Yeah, so Victor is one of about 1,500 immigrant farm workers who hold up this state's dairy industry. About 90% of the hired labor on Vermont dairy farms are folks who have immigrated from other countries, and most of them have come from the southern region of Mexico. And many of those dairy workers, not all of them, but many of them, are here without legal authorization. And that's because, though the US government does offer agricultural visas for some industries, dairy is not one of them. So if you want to come to this country to work in the dairy industry, and you're coming from Mexico or another Latin American country, there's really very few legal avenues to do it. So many people come without authorization. So about 3 weeks ago, Victor was arrested by plainclothes immigration agents. The agency is called ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. He was at a restaurant in Stowe that was having a Mexican cultural event, and on his way out of the restaurant in the parking lot, they came up to him, handcuffed him, put him in the van, and brought him to a detention facility or a prison in New Hampshire.
Now, was he targeted for was he charged with a crime before then, or like he was just because he's been exposed to the media that they got him, or how what do you?
Yeah. So, what his charge is in his current case is ICE, the government is accusing him of being in the country without legal status. They also say that he came to their attention because of a 2015 arrest on a DUI, and under ICE's current guidelines, people who have certain misdemeanor convictions or minor crime convictions, some of them, and DUI is one of them, are labeled priority cases. So that's the sort of proximate cause for why they're claiming they took action against Victor.
Now, a lot of people don't know this. Migrant prisons are a little bit different than the regular prisons, and I don't know if you could tell the difference of what the different jails.
Sure. Yeah, so it varies some region to region. In New England, almost all of the immigration detention facilities are actually in space that are rented out, basically, from other prisons. So he was detained for 2 weeks at Strafford County Detention Center, which is in Dover, New Hampshire. And it's a general population prison. So anybody convicted of a crime in Strafford County, New Hampshire, is being held there. and also ICE contract space to have immigration detainees held there. In other regions, there are detention facilities that are specifically for immigrant detainees, and oftentimes those are privately run by private corporations. In this case, it's a mixed population.
Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, I would like to do like a show just about that, but
Yeah.
this is a lot of information to cover. But
Yeah.
so what where are we now with Victor? Like, what is the upcoming I guess outlook?
Yeah, so when Victor was arrested on April 21st, there was an immediate community response. The next day, about 40 people spontaneously gathered and went to Senator Leahy's office to call on him to intercede on Victor's behalf. Senator Leahy is the ranking Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, so he has some particular influence. Folks also communicated with Senator Sanders. And over the course of those 2 weeks, about 30 individuals who know Victor from his leadership in migrant justice and from his role as a human rights leader in this state wrote letters on his behalf, and about 2,000 people around the country signed onto a petition calling for his release. Victor was able to go in front of an immigration judge about 2 weeks after being detained, and the judge looked at all the support he had received from the community and granted him the lowest allowable bail by law, which is $1,500.
Wow.
So that means he's back in Vermont. He's continuing to organize in his community for rights and justice, and he's out on bail while his deportation case proceeds.
I see. Now, if people want to get involved with migrant justice and get in touch with you guys, how do they do it?
So our website is a great source of information. People can go onto www.migrantjustice.net, N-E-T. And we're also on social media as Migrant Justice, Justicia Migrante as well. So folks can find us just through a Google search. You'll get there. There are ways to sign up to become involved there, also to read updates on Victor's case, as well as the Milk with Dignity campaign and all the other work we do. And for people who are interested in signing Victor's petition, because now it's being repurposed now that it won his release, now it's being repurposed to pressure ICE to drop his deportation proceedings. You can find that petition link on our website as well.
Yes, we'll put the links right around there. Thank you so much, Will, for being on my interview and stuff. I hope everything goes well with Victor, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I appreciate your reaching out.
Right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
Take care. You too.
Okay, so that was my first interview. If you want any other, I guess, subject that you would like to talk about, please send me a link and I'll do my investigation, and we'll do more of these awesome interviews that I think are important and are important to me. So let's do it together. Let's get informed together. Right, have a good one. Bye-bye.